Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect citrus avocado container soil, along with a few tips and tricks that I use so you can get lush growth in a container of avocados and citrus. So let's take a look at how we do this right now. Well, the purpose of this video today is I've had a lot of questions from people outside the country and outside the area where I live. They can't get the soil that I use in my containers. As you can see, I do a lot of container gardening with avocado and citrus, and I like to use a certain brand, which is the Top Pot brand from Laguna Hills Nursery, but people in other countries, I've gotten emails from all over the world. Again, thank you for subscribing to the channel and pushing us over 1,100 subscribers as of this video. I'm honored that you would take the time to look at what we do here and just try and enjoy gardening, especially the way things are going right now. But what I have are how I make a potting soil when I don't have the soil I need. And basically, I'm going to show you in small containers how we do it in parts. Each one of these cups is one part. However big a container you have, you can make it any way you want. But we're going to come up and get a really nice sandy, loamy type soil. I've already mixed this in, but I just want to show you how we do it. First, we start off with the most basic part here is sand. I like 1 part sand, 1 part pumice. I prefer pumice over perlite, but I also have perlite in here. 1.5 parts of peat moss to hold the moisture, and then 1/2 part of perlite. And what we do there, depending on the size you need, and you can see I have different size containers I use this in, pots and things like that through the yard, and bigger 20 and 25 gallon ones out there. What we do is we mix these together, and what we're looking to do is we're trying to get a growing medium that breathes and holds moisture. And in a container, you need, the top and bottom of a container will have holes, the top and the bottom. It's this center section that still has to get air flowing through it to get the roots really to thrive and get you the great growth that I have on my avocados and containers. So we have our growing medium, allows air and water to go through, holds the moisture. That's basically our goal when we're doing a container. And I also have a tip. Hang in there until the end of the video. I'll show you how to keep these together and give us this really good soil that we use here. And again, what we're showing you here, this is a growing medium, not a nutrition source. There's no nutrition really in any of this. Like nature, we're going to add our nutrition to the top of the container and let it work its way down as we water and as time goes over. So depending on what you're using as a medium or as a measuring, we're doing 1 part, 1.5 parts, no matter what size it is here. If we're using something big, something small, for whatever our need is. We use 1 part, 1 part, 1.5, and 1/2. And I'll have the description, the item list in the description. And this is stuff you can get all over the world. If you don't have pumice, you can use lava rock or basalt, whatever's available in your area. You want something light that'll allow the water to get deep into a container and then give you this rich, sandy, loamy soil that has a little bit of everything. Our nutrients will be added to the top, and as we water, they will go down in the containers. So, real quick video on how to make your own soil. Stay tuned for the tip. I'll show you what we do after we put these in a container that helps the mixture stay together and allow the water to seep through and keep a nice consistent moisture through the whole pot. Now, the one problem you do have when you use perlite a lot, and even pumice to an extent, is it likes to float up to the top when you deep water a container. It likes to come up and settle at the top. Let me show you the little trick I use to stop that. And what it is just sand. Put a nice 1/2 inch layer of sand or so, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch right on the top up here. And what that does, it gives you a nice hard pack layer that the water will go through real easily and get into this, but keep all the components deeper into the soil where we want them. So it'll do its thing by holding moisture and allowing oxygen and water to go through. So that's our little trick here. Let me show you how that looks right now. There you have it. We've put about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch layer of sand. When you water it, it holds all the pumice and all the perlite into the main body of the container and allows that nice flow and transference of nutrients that we add to the top. Remember, we don't put nutrients at the base of the roots at the bottom. You can put mycorrhiza fungi if you'd like, but what nature provides us is from the top down fertilization, and I like to keep it as simple as possible and follow nature. Well, that's how we make our quick and dirty potting soil when you don't have the right soil. And we don't want to use wood chip soil that the big box stores sell, because that stuff will rot. It'll compact around the roots and rot the roots. This is a mineral-based soil with a little bit of perlite, which is not mineral, but it is decomposed as much as it's going to get. And then a little bit of perlite at the end. Sand, pumice, peat moss, perlite. Simple, basic soil structure for your avocados and citrus. Hope you liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Got all kinds of cool little tips and things, and we will talk to you next time. Little bonus coverage here. This is my Hass tree in a 15-gallon container. Our next video, I'm going to show you a little tip how I got these leaves. When this tree, this is a reed here, this tree and this tree looked identical about a month ago. I'm going to show you a tip in the next video how you get this kind of growth very simply. There's the soil medium we use, the same soil we just showed you. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.